Hello, welcome back to the ministry. And today our topic is yet again the song Let Me Know. I don't know why. God brought me back to this song. And I'm like, it has been on my spirit for 3 days now. And I don't particularly know why we're back here. But I started to hear the beginning of the song about 2.5 days ago. The melody as the song started to play. And as the song started to play, I'm like, what are you trying to say, God? We went through this already. If you did not see the review for the song Let Me Know, go to the playlist in my playlist that says songs that remind me of you. It should be like the last song. Well, it's not the last song. It's in that first set of songs because the first 13 songs that you see by Carl Thomas is in that set. And I've been hearing, if you love me, let me know. If you love me, let me know. If you love me, let it show. If you love me, let me know or let it go. For we dance so closely on the floor. You pull me closer. Tell me so. If you love me, let me know or let me go. I don't know why I'm back here. I don't. Because this is a prayer that I pray all the time for my God-ordained spouse. Because I still have not had the ability to make contact with my God-ordained spouse yet. I be hearing, you're the best part and all of this. And I'm kind of like, why am I here about this song? And I don't know. I don't know if it's a spiritual aspect. Because I haven't sensed spiritual distance between me and my God ordained spouse. Like there's any spiritual confusion between us. I think we're good. But I know this. In the past 2 weeks, I've lost all ability to make communicative contact with anyone on my regular phone line. I have a secondary phone that, and I kind of laughed the other day because I was looking at my phone. I have this cute little thing that I bought before I left New York, and I swore up and down I was never going to have an Apple phone and I was never going to use it. Baby, when I tell you I'm using my Apple phone right now, it's the only phone I have that I can use because my other phone is in limbo because the phone that I had that I was using for phone calls, it literally is dead now. I had to reset the entire system. For those of you that have been following the journey in relation to my sabbatical and my unasked for sabbatical and the fact that my phone went out and all that kind of stuff. But it's not funny because of the fact that, see, this is the type of thing that when you are connected to the Lord, you shouldn't act surprised about, but it still affects you when it happens. I mean, like, legit. Because I remember it was around the early part of my 21-day consecration that I came out of recently. And in the beginning of it, I had a dream. I was laying on a couch and I was doing something with my hand, kept tapping and hitting the couch, same couch I'm sitting on right now. And I heard two things. And one of the two things was that my phone was going to go out. And thank Jesus Christ, it wasn't this one. Because that's the one I thought it was. It was this one that went out. And I was like, and when it happened, I was like, but wait, you told me that it was going to happen. But I wasn't thinking it was going to be that one. But that's the one that was my main phone. I use that for my hotspot and I use that for my phone. And I haven't been able to make any communication with anybody. And I have to check the next time I get around an internet connection to see if I can access my contacts from my Gmail on my Apple phone, because I don't even have access to my contacts right now. If it ain't somebody that I'm supposed to be talking to, only people I have phone number of is my dad. And anybody that had access to that phone, the phone number that's attached to that phone. But see, I knew that the Lord was going to do something. I should have known, because he gave me the opportunity and insisted. I kept getting an advertisement on this phone that there's a new SIM card. Get the SIM card before you can't get the SIM card anymore. And I was like, you know what? Let me order this SIM card. I ordered a SIM card. Had I not ordered that SIM card when I ordered that SIM card, I wouldn't have that phone. So my ability to make communication with people has been very shoddy at best as of right now. Unless you got the number, that's the only phone anyone can contact me on. So I've been singing that song and I'm like, what is it? What's being said? Now, I started to think about it like this. Dance. Because the line goes, you pull me closer. Tell me so. If you love me, let me know. That dance is a form of intimacy. And when I think about the entirety of the song, Let Me Know, it reminds me of The Last Dance. And when I say The Last Dance, I'm talking about, everybody remembers when, what's his name? George Michael from Wham did the song Careless Whispers. Tamia remade it back in the early 2000s. In one of her albums, she did Careless Whispers. And Careless Whispers literally is a song about a last dance. Okay? I do not have the lyrics on hand because when God gave this to me, he gave it to me at a particular point in time that I did not have internet access. Now, I could have texted my dad and asked him to text me lyrics or had his girlfriend texted me or something like that. But I'm like, I didn't feel like going all the way to the library, which I ain't been to in a while, on foot to go get some lyrics. I get them on Monday if I need to. I'll probably post them in the community post when I do. If I need to come back, if I get a different form of revelation from listening to seeing the lyrics for that song, then I will. But Careless Whispers is talking about a last dance between two people. Now, when I listen to Let Me Know, it's a moment of decision, okay? That is come to the point where the person is deciding, look, if you love me, please let me know or let me go. Now, we reviewed the lyrics for this. Go back and look at the Let Me Know if you did not see that video originally, where I reviewed the lyrics. But in that, I mentioned that Let Me Know can be observed in a few different formats. It can be observed in your God ordained spouse saying, look, I need to know that you're real, you're the one, because the Lord has been putting you on my heart so much. I see you and then you're gone. I see you and then you're gone. And it's driving me crazy. So either you let me know that you're the one that the Lord is trying to tell me, or let me go. It can also be observed that the counterfeit has been stringing this man along for so long that he's literally asking, look, I'm at the point in time in which I have come to a place that either you let me know that you really want this, or I'm done. Because of the fact they already know that there's a potential here for a God ordained relationship. And they're like, look, I'm over this. I've been over this. So either you truly let me know that you want this, or I'm done. Is where they have been. But see, I don't know who it was that did a video recently. I keep wanting to say it's Dana Ray. I really feel like it was Dana Ray. But it may have been Ari though. Somebody did a video where they were talking about, what was it me? They did a video where they were talking about the God ordained spouse is in a position right now, or had been in a position at the time that video released, that they were telling the counterfeit, I know that we've been together for this period of time, and I understand XYZ, but now I've come to a place where I'm done and I'm over this relationship. They've come to the full awakening and recognition of what that relationship was, and they're sorry for the pain that was caused within that relationship, but they're done. They mean it this time. It's over. So the last dance is this, the dance in itself represents a dance, a going back and forth. a dancing around an issue, a dancing around something that should have been taken care of, a letting in and releasing. A dance is something that you choose to participate in. And in the choice of participation, it can be serious, because think about people that dance professionally, from the mundane dancing to uh, ballet to people that do formation dance, step dance, or full out performance dance. And then when you do full out performance dance, there are maneuvers, lifts, jumps, throws, so on and so forth, that come with those kinds of dances. That a level of trust must be established in order for that dance to operate in the way in which it needs to for the mechanism of the dance. If And it's funny, I said Last Dance. I'm thinking of the movie Save the Last Dance right now. Remember when the couple was together in that movie, that he was teaching her to trust him when dancing. And she was teaching him certain things. She needed to learn to loosen up in certain ways. And that's the element of what it is to dance. And some of these men have been in relationships where they trusted the wrong person in that dance. They trusted their body to the wrong person. They trusted their emotions to the wrong people. And because of that, they got hurt. It's kind of like a trust fall. When a person trusts a person, and every time they do the fall, they don't get caught. But some people have been reared in a level of pain that when they fall and don't get picked up, they're used to that. So because they're used to not being picked up or caught when they fall, they will have an unhealthy, toxic relationship with one another. I was watching, my dad had on Judge Hatchet or something the other day, and the two people were literally in a toxic relationship. And the judge was looking at the way that they dealt with each other, the pranks that they played on each other, the types of messed up stuff they would ask and do to each other. And she recognized, y'all are in a toxic relationship and you need help for that. Some of your spouses have been in such a level of toxicity in their relationship. To them, that was a normal relationship. So it's going to take a level of what's the word I'm looking for? Patience on your part to help them through when they do come, because I've said this before. It's like you're dealing with a dog that's been on a shock collar. Every time they got to the edge of where the shock collar allowed them to go, they were trained not to go past it. So if you remove a shock collar from a dog that's had a shock collar on it for a period of time, they're not going to move past the point of where they got shocked. So in coming into a relationship where they've been either in consistent relationships where they were dancing with a person that danced around subjects, when they get around a person like yourself that's going to be direct with them, or even have a harshness about yourself to a degree, or maybe they feel like you're going to do what the other person did to them, but when they don't see it, they may be put aback to a degree. Because I have a level of boldness that a lot of people see me do here on YouTube that I'm not like this on an average day-to-day basis. I'm very peaceful and very quiet. I really don't talk because, let's be honest, the person I live around right now, they really have no interest in anything I have to talk about. So this is why I talk to you guys all the time. I can talk about this stuff to my dad. He wouldn't understand what any of it was, to be honest with you. So I'm very non-talkative when I'm off social media. I save all my talking for you guys. So, and other than that, I'm only talkative to a person that understands me creatively. Otherwise, I'm not talking. I desire not to waste my breath. But for a person that may have been hurt in a previous relationship and they're used to the person that they were with acting a certain way or being threatening or having an ulterior motive or what have you, they may look at a person that's quiet and non-judgmental as being like, wait, you're not attacking me, you're not, and you're looking at them like, one, I don't know you well enough to be or gauge how to treat you. Two, I treat people like I've discerned that they should be treated. And if I don't feel comfortable around you, I'm not going to talk to you. So, if you're used to somebody that's biting and snappy or manipulative, not here. I'm pretty quiet, easy to deal with. I like my peace. This is why 95% of the videos that you see me do, except for that one I did recently, I really don't have any noise in my background because I like my quiet. I like my peace. If anything, I'll turn some music on, but that's about it. Maybe I might turn the television on. I'm a very peaceful person. I've literally been in my head all day, either speaking with the Lord or thinking about some things that He's kind of been having my spirit on in relation to what He wants to do with me in the next season. I'm just kind of in this phase of what about me makes me relatable to other people? And you guys might see it, but I don't. And some might ask, well, what do you mean you don't see what makes you relatable to other people? And I'm just like, I really don't. Mostly because 95% of you don't engage with any of the videos that I put out. So when I do get that one comment from people, I like to give acknowledgement to the people that do comment. But otherwise, I know there are at least 40 people that are subscribed to this page, and nobody really says anything. So it's like I'm talking to myself most of the time. I say what I have to say and I get off. So I don't know what's relatable about me. But getting back to the point of this dance, your God ordained spouse may be in a weird headspace right now. That they have exited a dance with one person. And some of you, I don't know how long ago that was. May have been a few months, may have been 6 months, may have been a year ago. But they've been healing, and you've been helping them spiritually as a technical support to them. But when they come in, they may need an adjustment period, just like you do. To them, it may not seem like that much because of the way that they've seen you, but you're going to need an adjustment period. I know I need one, for the fact of I haven't had stability in a long time. And when I say stability, I don't mean having a physical place of residence that is stable. Yes, I haven't had that, because at the drop of a hat, the Lord could say I have to go. But at the same time, I haven't had the security within my living space with someone that I feel safe with completely. So it's going to take an adjustment, even if the Lord makes this an Isaac Rebecca situation. Dana Ray was talking about this the other day. Some of us are going into Isaac Rebecca situations where one day you're going to be with your family and the next day you're going to be with your spouse. Meaning, and it's not just oh, I'm with my spouse. No, it's going to be, no, y'all going to get married and then you going to be in their house type scenario. And it's going to be that adjustment period where you're like, who you? Who you? Hi, how are you? How's this going? So you're going to be dealing with that. And in the essence of the dance, you're going to start a new dance. And I did a video where I talked about when I was doing the Inception review. Go back to, I think it's either 8 or 9, where I talk about when Leonardo DiCaprio was talking about what he did to his wife. Some of them know that they had certain things that they did in their previous relationships that they also have been dealing with themselves and forgiving themselves on, and they're cautious. Dana Ray was talking about these men are at a point where they are strong but brittle. They are eager to walk into these relationships, but at the same time, they can break easily. They have strength, but one good hit, and a lot of us have been that way. We've avoided relationships because we know that, look, I'll let you in. Okay. God said that you're supposed to be here. All right. I'm going to open myself up to you one more again. Meaning I'm going to allow myself to be opened up to you. Hit me one good time. I don't mean a physical hit. I mean the way that we've seen these spiritual attacks and all of this kind of stuff. And the way that we've been triggered before. Meaning the things that were done to us in the past. Shock collar. We see our trigger. Go back up. Now, devil's cunning. Fear is false evidence appearing real. You're going to have that. Your triggers are going to appear. They will, because there are certain things that your God ordained spouse is going to do, and there are certain things that you're going to do. And what God has been pruning you of is the things that are going to really be shock collars to each of you, so that you will not resist the relationship. But there's still going to be residue, and that residue, it's inevitable. The only way that some of that stuff is going to heal is you be in a relationship with someone that isn't going to hurt you. But you're both brittle. You've both been hurt. So in this dance, you're beginning a new one. And you're going to have to learn how to dance together. Which brings me to my next and final point: dirty dancing. In dirty dancing, there is a new dance that the two of them have to learn. Two main characters. You having a person that is from the darker element teaching somebody that is green in dance. And that's what it's going to be kind of like for you and your spouse. Your baby that can't be put in the corner, and your spouse is the dude. And he's got to teach you. But in a way, you're going to be teaching him too. You had to teach him to be softer, and he had to teach you how to be more pliable. And it's a dance. It's a video clip of Tamara Mowry on Instagram talking about the way that you maneuver in relationship and the harmony of a love relationship that is like a dance. I have a clip of it in one of the videos that I posted on my other YouTube page, Kingdom Creator Connected Collective. I think it's still there. I don't know if people can see it or not, but yeah, it's you and your spouse are going to be teaching each other a new dance, and it's going to be different. Now I'm going to complete this by saying, in the song "When the Pain Is Gone" by Dale, I see a dance there too. You are going to be what brings the ending to the pain for your God ordained spouse.